What is going on, Lunatic Fringe? Today I've got a treat for you. I have on as a guest Vegas. You know him as one of the big time developers in the Luna Classic ecosystem, and he's going to be here to talk to you today about the Selenium protocol. And guys, I think this is going to be one of those pieces that goes in with Juris protocol, and that's what rebuilds this entire ecosystem and invites big money to come back into the Luna Classic ecosystem. Now, of course, we still have to talk about burns. We still have to come up with a way to burn a significant amount of the supply to get us back into a reasonable range of the number of tokens. But that's all. That's all kind of. That's for a parabolic sort of run, for some real growth in the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem to bring back the trade volume to make this all a reality. What we need is we need lending protocols, and we need borrowing protocols, and we need ways for people to earn money. And that's what Selenium and that's what Juris represents. So without further ado, make sure you hit the like button on the way in and enjoy this content. All right, guys, I am here with the legend himself, Vegas, and we're here to talk about Selenium. Vegas, tell us a little bit about Selenium, what the project is about, where it's going, and let's give them what they need to know.
Hi, Matt. Thank you so much for having me here. I think Selenium is very important for the chain. As you know, Mirror Protocol was one of the main assets of the whole chain of Luna. Bringing Mirror to life again in the way that we brought it as Selenium will allow us to maybe try to regain some of the traffics that we used to have on the chain. So, like I said, it was a press sale. I'm just running away. Was a press sale, and the press sale is still live at the moment. It's going very well. It's going very well, but we need a tiny bit more support from the community. But for now, I think we got around 167,000 USD. It's not bad. If I'm not mistaken, we are now at it's missing 18 days for the end of the press sale. On the first press sale, the floor price was 10 cents, and now it's 12 cents. So the difference is not too big, but it's just to compensate the people that trust the project just in the beginning. That being said, is many ways to win money on Selenium protocol. Selenium protocol, as you know, it will mirror real assets from real world things like stocks, like commodities, many things. For example, you could win money with that. Yeah. So once the protocol is live on the chain, you could literally just own a part of a stock, or imagine that you want to buy some gold, but you don't want to get out of the crypto space. You could literally just mint a piece of gold and utilizing a Selenium protocol. But there's many ways that you can win money. You can utilize that way. You can be a minter. You can be a trader. You can be borrowing. You can be shorting. Lots of ways that will allow you to win money on the protocol. But it's more. For example, on the press sale, we are trying to reward the people that are working on the beginning by being the founders, because without them the protocol doesn't exist. And we are giving a reward from the inflation of the token. So the founders, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have my notepad here because I'm just running away from my little ones. But is if I'm not mistaken, 7.6% that they will be allowed to have on top of their own holdings. So that means that if they just hold the token, it will grow. But it's many ways, like you can farm on liquidity pools as well, and the staking system will be in place. Once the project is launched, yeah, you will be a schedule of releasing of the stock. At the moment, will be around 25 million, and the max in 4 years will be 108 million tokens. In my opinion, this is one way of differentiate us from a Mirror Protocol. Mirror Protocol, they failed. They failed was not just because of Luna. They failed as well because they were heavily inflated. So the liquidity pools, they were just trusting them to mint their MIR to pay for the people that were investing, of course. But with that comes sales as well. So imagine that if people want to invest on the liquidity pool, they will receive some sell, of course, Selenium, and then they will decide to trust it and hold it, or they can invest it again and mint, for example, an Amazon stock or something like that, or they can sell it. We're going to limit that because in the year 4, the last Selenium will be minted, and that will give a total of 108 million tokens, so it cannot be minted anymore. That is a very, very low supply. And guys, we are just covering one of the aspects that is the problem of inflation. So by limiting the max supply to a total of 108 million tokens. But yeah, thank you so much for being asking these questions as well. I think with support with people like you and your followers, if they can see this message regarding the protocol, I think is very, very important for the chain. Like I said, Luna used to be really big. It used to be a chain of $60 billion, the native coins. But more than that, he used to have these protocols running around the chain in a layer 2 solution. And for example, Mirror protocol at some point was 1.5 billion USD, and that's 3 times what the whole ecosystem of Terra Classic is worth at the moment. And Mirror protocol was basically working alone, but it was working inside of the chain. So Mirror protocol was one of the massive tools that Luna utilized to grow. Without Mirror protocol, Anchor, Astro, things like that, the chain will not crash from $60 billion. Maybe it will crash from, I don't know, 200 million or something like that. So yeah, supporting projects like this is very important for all of us. One thing that I want to add as well is people were asking regarding the options of the launch. So we have a soft cap, like you can see on the pre-sale page. The soft cap might or might not be achievable. Is achievable. Let's see if we can achieve that soft cap. The soft cap is important for us as well because we want to start really on steroids. So we want to have funds to fill up the liquidity pools. We want funds to do the audit. We want funds to list straight away in tier 1 sexes. If we don't achieve the soft cap, and if we stay around the 200 or the 300K, it might be enough or not. We will still ask the community if they want us to go in front with this. But the first idea is just to refund the whole community that they invested. There's no risk of losing any funds if we don't achieve the soft cap. We still have options there.
Perfect. All right. So I think it's safe to say that the future of Terra Luna Classic looks very bright. But it's very tough to see because burn is the real thing that people want to see, and that's how they equate this ecosystem kind of growing. But I would think that with Selenium kind of taking the place of Mirror and Juris kind of taking the place of Anchor, as we start getting into this bull run, we're going to be attracting big money investors who are wanting to earn their yield in these protocols. And isn't that really what caused the first Luna to just explode to begin with?
Yeah, exactly. You're on point. So yes, the burns are still important at the moment as we don't have any other tools that are on track. One day, fingers crossed that we can test the market model and we start burning Lunc and USDC like crazies. But for now, we need to support L2 projects. Like I said, Juris, Selenium, Terraport, even TerraSwap. All of these projects that are around that make the transactions work. Without them, we'll not have any volumes on the chain. and without volumes, we don't have any burns. So I am a maxis of burning as well, but I believe that without activity is no burn. So we have to find a middle ground until we can get rid completely of the burn tax. For now, if we don't support projects like Selenium and juries, it will be almost impossible to burn the amount that the community wants to see. So the deflation narrative could fall if we don't support these types of projects and if they are not well succeeded. And yes, the big reason that that Luna V1, in this case Luna V2, oh my gosh, it's difficult to say. They were very well succeeded. On the beginning, they were very succeeded because of protocols like this. Of course, they were the ones making the chain attractive for newcomers. Plus, they were moving a lot of transactions every day, making the chain very, very, very attractive. In our situation, we'll make it attractive and we'll burn a lot of Lunc and USDC if we have any kind of volumes that we used to have.
And there you have it, guys. So I think this is the next step for Terra Luna Classic. Vegas, I want to thank you for coming on and explaining this. If you're watching, this is one of the next big pieces. Remember, as Vegas said, Mirror Protocol went to a 1.5 billion market cap in an ecosystem that is currently at only a $600 million market cap. So, or is it 500 million at this point? 500 million market cap right now. So we are talking about just his new protocol alone, Selenium, is potentially one of the new lifebloods. So thank you for coming. We're going to spread this to everybody. And anything else you want to say?
No, I say thank you for supporting. It's very important to see the community rallying behind the projects that could and will save the Luna Classic as we know it, if the community maintains yourself united to support projects like this. I'm really happy that you are one of them. Just want to let the website as well. I already saw that you posted there, but it's Selenium.finance, and then you will have a press sale there. Some people, let me just add that some people were a tiny bit stressed when they were doing buying the token because it was not going directly to their wallets. It could take around 2 hours in some transactions. USDC, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that was taking a tiny bit more long. But in the end, they all received the funds, and everyone was happy with that. Another thing that they could need to do is sometimes clear the cash, and they will see the funds in their wallets. I want to add as well that is a referral program working on Selenium. So if you want to add 5% more bonus on top of your gains, you can just click on referral. It will create a code for you. You can share it, and you'll go straight to your wallet. So, but yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, thanks.
Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Now, let's move on and let's talk as quickly as possible about what's going on in the market today. First up, let's cut to price action. I'm looking at a 1-minute chart right now, I'm really just kind of looking for a bullish reversal, giving me a buy signal. Now, if you're wondering what all these icons are that I'm using, this is called High IQ, gave me an entry position here for a short a little while ago. It's probably going to give me an exit position when it reaches this level right here at about 88.23, which seems to be inevitable. So I do think that a buy signal is about to come in on Luna Classic right now. What that means basically is I think that the price action is about to start pumping. Now I'm going to turn this off and give you guys a fair look at what I normally talk about here. All right, so as you can see, we've kind of waned just a little bit, and this means that Luna Classic is in that secondary tier right now, and I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, because there is Bitcoin, and then there is a tier 1. That tier 1, generally speaking, is Ethereum. Solana has kind of entered that fray, if you will. Large caps. There's some real large caps. XRP is part of that right now. Cardano appears to be part of that as well. HBAR, there's a few of them that are really having a nice little run, but the rest of the market is still looking to find its way, and it hasn't done that yet. So what I think we're about to see here is a little consolidation and then a test of the 200 MA. Now the 200 MA is up here right now on the 1 hour at around 301. They're about very, very, very close to it. But the important part is we're going to do that on the... I continue to stake with Cryptonomy.finance, and I continue to be impressed. Thanks for tuning in. You can see on the screen right now all of the different transactions. These are the fixed length that I've gone through. As an example, I'm going to earn 0.2 Bitcoin for an investment of 0.2 Bitcoin that I made almost a year ago. That's going to come through on February 10, currently worth about $20,000. Got an 83% reward, getting ready to cash out on USDT. That's money for nothing, guys. My scheduled interest on this is $1,670. I cashed out $82,000 in November of this year after investing about $80,000 as well. This was a gigantic move. I can't tell you that I'm anything more than impressed with Cryptonomy.finance. On my margin trading account so far, I just want you guys to see this. I put 50 Solana in. I've earned a profit so far of 5.5 Solana. Off of my Ethereum, which was 6 Ethereum, I've now earned 0.88 Ethereum. And this is just margin trading. And off of my Bitcoin investment of 10,857, I've earned about $1,000 so far. Right now is the perfect time to get involved in the crypto market. While many people are blindly buying worthless meme coins or joining yield farms, Cryptonomy Ventures has over 6 years of experience and 437 successful dealings at launch stages, which deliver significant returns. In just 2 weeks, Cryptonomy will be launching the Cryptonomy Launchpad, which is going to give exclusive access to early token sales of top Cryptonomy Venture products, an excellent opportunity to make significant profits. The company is also preparing a launch of its own token with major exchange listings and events coming very, very soon. Those who support Cryptonomy now will be in the best position to benefit from what's ahead. Guys, let me also point out, Cryptonomy has been featured in CoinDo.com just recently, CoinPaper.com just recently, Finbold, Blockonomy, CoinGape, Bitcoinist, and the Crypto Basic. Guys, Cryptonomy.finance is blowing up. A new coin is about to come out. Make sure that you get your bag filled today. Daily, okay? Now, on the daily, there's going to be a test of the 200, which again, right around the same area, but that will bring a breakout back up into the 50 MA, which is right about here. You'll see it coming down and collapsing. We'll come down to about 3011, 3011.5, somewhere in that neighborhood. I would suspect that we're going to see a nice little spike getting back into this range. And, you know, again, this thing right here that we're talking about before, that continuation move is what I think is about to come. So nothing really has fundamentally changed, except that we're still getting liquidity being sucked out of the market, or at least transferred over into the Donald Trump meme coin frenzy. Now, to understand what I think is going to happen, and by the way, before I say this, I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert. I just pay attention to charts. I just pay attention to sentiment and make guesses based upon that. But what I would say is going to happen is a lot of money is getting sucked into this market for the Trump meme coin. I think the Trump meme coin is about to pump to $100, maybe even $200. I think that it's going to be the first meme coin to go to 100 billion market cap ultimately, which is about a 12x from where it is right now. Now, to give clarity here, it's trading at about $41. So we're talking about this thing going to about $500 per token. Now, in the event that something like that were to happen, and I do think that, you know, again, it's what happened in the course of the next couple of months, not right now, but in the next couple of months, I see that as this thing continues to accelerate, more money, which is coming in right now from MAGA into the crypto market, more of that money will start to trickle down into other alternative projects. Same thing, by the way, this is the same thing as Bitcoin. So both of these will get fat on the calf, if you will, and so will Solana, which is breaking out right now as we speak. And then Ethereum, I think, is going to catch fire any moment now. When all of those start to pump, then we're going to see the money start cascading down. When it starts to cascade down, that's when you're going to see just a really big, really parabolic, I think from where we are right now, about a 15x for Terra Luna Classic. In the short term, more like a 6 or 7x to get up into this sort of range right here. So I think there's a big move in the pipeline getting ready to happen. So we'll see how that plays out. As far as volume goes, volume is down pretty big on all products right now as the market, again, they shifted over to just a couple of select projects. That will lead to an altcoin season. So we should be happy that that's happened. As far as Lunc burns go, 1.57 billion. I'm going to keep this short, by the way, to get you guys on with your day. Stake bin shows, yesterday just not a good day overall. Bigger today than it was yesterday, but you're starting to see the money moving around, and that's starting to result in much more of a burn frenzy. And if that's what's happening, then you will see this supply start to diminish greatly. Again, bad burn yesterday for USTC, but 3 times as much today. And by the way, that's not a lot. USTC still has some work to do. That work to do, by the way, remember, Happy Caddy Crypto is working on getting a proposal together in order to burn this LFG wallet, get it completely brought off the chain. Then the work starts to get that 290 million and that 58 million. To remember here, these are abandoned wallets that are still sitting there that could be accessed and had funds stolen from it. So it's going to be quick work to make sure that happens. Now, I'm not sure about this anchor liquidation queue right here. I don't know how we can get rid of that. Like, I think that might be applicable right there, that we would need to burn that as well. Not sure yet, but that seems to be one of those, if there's nobody there to claim the tokens or the coins, then the next step would be something like that. But we'll be working on that, I think, over the next couple of days, weeks, and months. And you're going to start to see USTC start to really get a diminishment of the total supply and circulating supply. You'll see that in unison, and then I think we're going to have a big move. Now, as for the rest of this market, you can kind of move around here. There's a lot of finger pointing right now at CZ Binance, that CZ Binance is the guy that's making this work. And I don't know anything about that. I think there's a possibility that CZ Binance might have something to do. But I think a lot of people, by the way, for clarity here, I think a lot of people just want to see CZ Binance be involved simply because he was the guy that kind of stepped in and agreed to kind of help this community a long time ago. But he has nothing to do with Binance anymore. So I don't see why people can't let it go and just kind of move on. And not that he's going to be irrelevant, but until he pops out with a new project or until he joins a team here to work on Luna Classic, there's really nothing to talk about. And we shouldn't be fluffing a guy who can't do anything right. So anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you sign up for Terra Casino today. This is the sponsor of the channel. So when you sign up over here, you sign up Terra Casino, you sign up at Terraport.finance to trade meme coins. You do all these different things. It helps me to continue to provide you with this content. And if you go trade, then you want to trade futures on Luna Classic, then that's Weeks, WEEX. That's right there. Link in the description below. If you want to do some trading, this is where you go. Also, Terraport.finance. Remember, Selenium. We just talked about that. We just interviewed Vegas. Hope you enjoy that. And that's it. That's it for the day. You notice I'm doing a few little changes and stuff along the way here to try to upgrade some of the content, provide you with a little bit more or disclaimers, if you will, stuff like that. We're going to be working on some upgrades here in the studio for the next couple of days, weeks, and months to get you as informed as possible. And this is not financial advice, but I'm always right.